Good morning, guys. So it is a beautiful day. It is Sunday. It snowed on Saturday, but I didn't do any footage of that. Let's start off the day. I want to say hi to my little friend here, my little cute buddy. You'll see her. Tilly Mac. There she is. There's my little Tilly Mac. Hi, Tilly Mac. You okay, puppy? Yeah, you're just tired and you're cold. I just put the heat up, so don't worry about it. Alright, guys, so after saying good morning to my little Tilly Mac, I'm going to have my tea. This year I've been trying to do more tea than coffee, even though I do love coffee. I had a really bad cold, the bug was just making me sicker. It was a stomach virus going around. I don't know what it was called. It was on the internet when I was looking, the mono something. I don't recall. But I'm boiling some tea, and of course, my favorite cup. And of course, you probably know I'm setting you guys up for, so let's go for a little quick spin. And it's gonna be for, that's right, the world's best apple cake in the world, my wife's apple cake. This is gonna be my breakfast this morning, instead of the eggs and bacon I usually have. And of course, my wife made some awesome chocolate chip cookies. These are so delicious with milk. So, we'll get that again. Oh boy, can't wait. Best apple cake. Alright, so you see right now I'm putting honey in. This is a little annoying because the way I put the honey in, it's not like a squeeze bottle type. I have to pick it from a jar. But this is made from someone local in Staten Island, which we love. It's the Beezy Bees honey, local honey. It's pretty good. It's really good. It's a lighter yellow, not a dark yellow, so I'm guessing it's pretty good. I think that's enough honey. Yeah, that's enough honey. Hey guys, sorry I'm in my kitchen. It's gonna be a little loud. You're gonna hear a weird sound in the back, but it's all I got right now. Just when I woke up and I'm gonna have, it's Sunday and I'm having my wife's apple cake. It's so good. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. And some black tea. I almost want to have some chocolate chip cookies. Let me just show you what I'm seeing right in front of me. I mean, this is amazing. Look at that. Chocolate chip cookies that my wife made. So this week I got back to the swing of the slow momentum of getting back up from doing one Christmas event this year in December, and now it is the midweek of January, and I am back to making ornaments again and trying the ornament business again. I better slow down. I might wind up eating 2 pieces of apple cake. So this year, so this week, not year, I'm going to go by week, I'm doing some ornaments. I had some new ideas. I'm going back to my sketchbook, and I'm using an old medium. I used to do pen and ink with a calligraphy pen, and I'm using some colored pencils that I bought a long time ago, and I'm just using those mediums to sketch up my new ideas. And it gave me a new one to make an ornament. So getting back to the swing of things, and creating has been on the back burner, but now it's been on my mind also. So this is pushing myself to enjoy it too, not just to make things to be at markets all the time, but just to make things which I enjoy. And that's what I want to really want to do, make things that I enjoy, and explore what variations I can make. Where does it take me from there? And I noticed that making ornaments actually started with keychains, but making ornaments, it started with ornaments, has been more fun for me. I got more exploratory. I made varieties of it. I'm learning constantly new ways to sculpt ideas, and it's fun because it's an education in learning with just a little small scale of clay and a little bit of pigments and colors and all these materials I'm using to make ornaments, which is like a little at the end of the art piece. It's a product that I can sell. So that is something that I find validating, and I like it. I like it a lot. So my wife says some funny things, but they're really smart. She says baking is easy because it has a beginning, a middle, and an ending in terms of her apple cake, because she knows the ingredients and she knows the baking instructions. So there's a measured amount. She knows how much to put and what size, and that's something nice to do when you feel accomplished. The same thing with my baking. When I bake my ornaments, I color them, and then I finally resin them and assemble them. And that's pretty much a process, and that's something I enjoy. But in the very beginning, before that's made, I have to make a lot of mistakes and discoveries, and that's when I learn more, when I make all those mistakes and what works and what doesn't work. And if you go to my other social media channels, you'll see my process sometimes, and I'll show it here too on my shorts here. You'll see my shorts process here when I show you how I make it and sculpt it and paint it and resin and all that. So yeah, that's something that I've noticed that I've done over the year. Yeah. And to start the year also, I've decided to cut down on my news. I'm going to say this, I pick and choose. So I cut down on my social media time a little bit more. I'm listening to more podcasts. Podcasts are fun because a lot of them offer great narrative voice actors, and I really enjoy that. They great stories. I'm a big horror fan, let me just tell you right now, or mysteries, and I love that. Audio dramas that are horror and story character driven. And right now I'm listening to Malevolent. It's like Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft, Cthulhu detective story, and it's story driven, and it's really great to listen to. I also was listening to, and it was on Netflix actually, it was Archive 81. That was a great Netflix show for I think it was only 8 episodes, 1 season. They canceled it. Great story, I love it. And I actually listened to the podcast, I love it. So these are voice actors that are, they help me during my time when I walk to the bus when I'm commuting to work and from work, when I'm at work, when I'm walking in the park, exercising, just taking long walks, which I did last year. I did a lot of walks, and listening to these podcasts have helped me. This one distract me from getting too involved in the news now. I've actually backed off from the news, and the reason I backed off from the news is because I wind up feeling a little bit more emotionally tied to things that I should not maybe be, and I'm aware of that. I'm fully aware that I shouldn't be tied too much. But it's not for me, only for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I get too emotionally attached, and I kind of create boundaries with other people, and I should not. There's healthy boundaries, and there are ways to do it, and you could choose which way. There's so many ways to do it. One of my ways I like to choose is, even though there's certain subjects I cannot talk to people about because, first of all, either I'm not, I don't have the experience, or number two, I just don't generally want to talk about it because it's not in my field, it's not in my range right now. It's not important to me at the moment. And sometimes, I like to do what's important for me. And sometimes I just like to do nothing, so it's kind of a double-sided sword. But yeah, so cutting social media downtime and listening to the news has helped me for my sanity. Anyway, for my sanity, the stories are. I don't know what to believe anymore, but I definitely just don't do that. I find it blocks my creative outlet as well. But yeah, there's no but. It definitely blocks my creative outlet. So, I still watch a lot of other YouTubers. So I definitely do. Ben is a friend of mine I know from right here I'm in New York, and he actually is a great musician, and he's a beginning filmmaker, and I love him. I love his journey, how he processes it. There was a big video that he did, 48 minutes, and I'm gonna see if I could. Maybe I'll put the link down below. But man, that was a good story about what he goes through, and his creative outlets, and how he makes, he does stories and it works with people, and the disappointments begin. And that's a process, though. Like, you have to get disappointed a little bit so that your dream can come true. You have to have these moments of blocks where you can figure out how to go around it or through it, or maybe it's not a block and it's just all in my mind. But I just want you to go check him out. It's great videos. He does a musical. It's also Pumpkin Spice, the musical. Check it out too. I kind of watch it every year. It's just one of my guilty pleasures. I just watch it, so I love it. And yeah. And this is what I like, story driven. When other people make stories, I can sit there and watch it. I appreciate it. The acting, the art direction, the music, the theme, the costumes, the setting, the dialogue, everything it takes. So I can understand that coming from a background of making things. And that's my spiel for that. I think this year I'm going to go and head more into showing more. This is just reviews of things I buy. It doesn't necessarily mean just art. It could be many things. It could be a daily life-to-life things I do. I can buy, I did review pencils, a brand named Derwent, about 5 years ago, and it's one of my best videos to date, whatever that means. It has like 1,000, 2,000 views, and which was great, for my little small channel. And it was just it was like 45 minutes, 46 minutes of me doing color swatches with these color pencils, and I got a lot of people looking at it, which was great. And I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was artists or new people or people who want to buy the product. I don't know. Or it's just anybody, just people who are hobbyists, who are color pencils, who, it's a big market out there. So I don't know who it was, but I learned a lot from that video. First of all, it wasn't really the best quality camera, but it was enough. It was really the audio that really set it apart. I had to make a better, I kind of put the music too loud so they couldn't hear what I was saying. Just like you hear this loud thing behind me in the background. That's actually my central air conditioning, central heating machine, and I'm in the kitchen, so it's a little annoying, but I don't want to wake up my wife in the next upstairs, me talking out loud in the living room, because I tend to let her relax. So, and I don't want to go in my little screen room because it's very cold, but in the summer I will be doing that. But yeah, I'm going to do more reviews of general things, clothes, or maybe clothes, we'll see, cookies, and stupid little here and there things, and just quick reviews of, my opinion. I do it when I go to restaurants all the time, and you know, when I go to a restaurant, I make opinions on Google reviews. So why not do it here too? Besides, you know, it's an art channel, but I'm going to show a little bit more about me, you know, my review, my crazy, you know, why I wear a hat in most videos. You know, my hair is, some, in my other videos you see it's long and others is not, so you can see. But, yeah, so, and I think I'm going to share a little bit more of myself. I'm more comfortable with sharing a little bit more about myself. I do like just wearing this. This is my wife. She bought this hat for me. She's always shopping, you know, when she can. She bought this beautiful beanie hat. I love the colors. You see, it's a tricolor. I'm doing it now, but yeah, it's warm, it's functional, and I like it. I like it a lot. So, and this is a little hoodie from House Tavern, upstate New York. I love the feel. It's a hoodie. And yeah, there's not much to talk about. It's just it's my thing to wear when I'm in the camera, when I'm at work. I actually tend to wear these two things a lot lately during the winter, so I really love it. So yeah, expect more reviews of that, and I just want to thank you guys for always watching, even if you know you don't comment or like it. It's okay, and just, you know, I actually do this also to document me, how I come, you know, from other videos. I look at myself from videos when I started, when COVID happened, and that was like actually before even COVID, when I started 2019, and I'm at 2025 now, and I've seen how I've, you know, changed my formats and thumbnails and speaking and everything, but I'm still the same guy after and all that. I mean, you know, I don't want to make it, you know, my mission was to always be me in front of the camera and try to tell you guys what I'm thinking about and what am I doing. Pretty much that's it. That's my basic thing. That's all I've been trying to do, and so I really enjoyed it. I don't want to make it too much hard for me. I don't have massive editing skills, video editing skills. I don't have a great talking. I don't have that general tone of voice of talking. I definitely speed up or mumble words or cannot pronounce a lot of words correctly. You'll probably see me baffle that and say a lot of ums. I say that. I pause. I generally sound like I'm talking to myself, especially when I'm holding a camera in the street. When I was doing the walk-in talks, it looks like I really was talking to myself. It was funny, but you know, it was a great experience. I learned a lot. I actually wanted to make more, and I did that more on my iPhone. I did that on my, so yeah. So it doesn't really matter for me anymore. I'm on my little camera here, my camera that I bought many years ago for blogs actually, and it wound up, I dropped it, and then it messed up. So I don't use it as much, and it doesn't work in the cold, so I can't take it outside. It works better in the summer because it doesn't freeze, but in the winter, forget about it. I have to use my iPhone, and it doesn't capture that cinematic look, but that's okay. It's, you know, some people come for looks. I want you to more hear the message in the videos. So yeah, I think that's it for me for today in this video. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye.